Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. In today's reading, we are going to be focusing on positive messages from Spirit so you can have the best possible start to your week. If you are new here, hello! I'm Mystic Megan and I create videos about all things tarot and divination. Today I'm bringing you a new weekly video that will help you get into the right mindset for the upcoming week. Before I start, I want to say a big thank you for just being here. Your views, your subscribes and your likes inspires me to keep creating and challenging myself with new ideas and content. If you want to make yourself known, you can do that any way you feel comfortable. But if not, I'm just super grateful to have you here and have the opportunity to be able to connect with you through this video today. So in today's reading, as you can see, I haven't yet picked the piles. I'll be doing that now. However, today's reading is a little bit different because you will not be seeing the fronts of the cards. You will just be reading the energy from the back of the card, as well as you'll have the numerology dice here to help you choose which message is meant for you. So let's go ahead and shuffle these cards and pick out the piles. Next, I'm going to give the dice a bit of a shake. So for pile number 1, we have the number 0. Pile number 2, we have the number 9. And pile number 3, we have the number 9. So these are the cards for today. If you haven't already chosen your pile, let's do that together by closing your eyes. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Pay attention to any messages or signs that come into your mind. Open your eyes and pick whatever card or number you are most drawn to. Once you have picked your card, click down below in the timestamps for your reading. I'll see you in your reading. Okay, so for pile number 1, what messages do we have here? Shape shift. So the mindset that you really need to have for this upcoming week is just this knowing that you are able to change and adapt and shift and move with whatever tides or whatever changes that are going to be coming up. If there's perhaps a situation or something coming up in the upcoming week where you don't feel like you are good enough, that you don't feel like you have the abilities to do that, take on that responsibility to adapt and make those changes. This card here today is telling you that you are more than able to do this. We also have the energy of 0, which is all about completion of a cycle. It can also indicate a new beginning, starting from nothing and building your way up. So the energy and the mindset that you want to be taking into this week is really just stripping away everything you used to know and be very willing and open to change and adapt to whatever situations, whatever social situations, whatever relationships, whatever work opportunities you have coming up this week. Just before we move on to the next pile, I'm actually going to pull a little mini card here and see what other messages the universe has for. This one immediately stuck out to me. Breathe. Okay, so this card is really encouraging you to, if you feel stressed or if you feel overwhelmed, that really take a breath. Really take a moment to focus in on the present, just taking that moment to ground yourself, take a breath, and close your eyes and clear your mind. By doing this, you will create space for intuitive knowing and messages from the universe to enter your consciousness and help you with the changes and shifts you need to make throughout the week. So breathing will be your coping mechanism this week. Alright, pile number 1, I hope you have a good week, and if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Hi there, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. So you have chosen Cow and Bull. Appreciate the process. The key message that I'm getting from this card here is that you are currently working towards some sort of significant goal. I'm getting the indication that there's a long and lengthy process, particularly with the energy of the bull. The bull is very grounded and doesn't move very quickly. So I am definitely seeing whatever goal you are working towards, significant one. Now the thing is with goals is sometimes we can get a little impatient. And the thing is that on these journeys, we can often overlook the process, and this card here is really telling us that this week is a week to really have a look at the process. There are things to be learned in every stage of life, any part of your growth, every experience. So make sure you are paying attention to the world around you and that you are looking for those signs, you are looking for little lessons, little things that can help you along the way. You also have the number 9, which also indicates that there is some sort of attainment of a goal or a completion of a process. So whatever it is you are working towards right now, it is very close to manifesting. And perhaps there are little things that you are missing because you are so focused on this goal, on this achievement, that you haven't really paid attention to what you have achieved so far. Okay, so just before I move on to pile number 3, I'm going to pull one more mini oracle card just to see if there's any other messages out there. I'm really drawn to this one here. Full moon. Okay, full moon. Protect your energy and hold your stars close. With the full moon energy, we are definitely seeing an attainment of your goals. So even if that doesn't happen this week, that is happening very, very, very soon. However, what this card is also saying is that you need to keep your energy in close. The same energy that we were getting here with the bull, we can also see here with grounding, staying present, ensuring complete control over yourself, your process, and what you are creating. Alright, pile number 2, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Hi there, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. The card you have this week is Sync with the Cycles, Black Bear. The message that I'm getting from this card is that there are seasons and cycles that are happening around you that you need to be tapping into. There are seasons and cycles in all parts of life, not just moon cycles, not just seasons. There are these cycles that exist in our relationships. There are cycles that exist in our work. There are seasons that exist within money and finances. The message that I'm getting for you this week is by paying attention to these cycles, you can get a deeper understanding of how you can use these cycles to your advantage. Every single part of life is part of a cycle, and for this week you really need to be tapping into that understanding of your cycles in order to properly channel and manifest those things you're hoping to achieve. By understanding the cycles, you are able to really work the energy and work the system in a way that is going to be advantageous to you. So for anything that happens this week, I want you to take a moment to ask yourself, where has this happened before? Where have I seen this before? And what happened next? And how can I change or influence the outcome? You have also chosen the number 9 here with the numerology dice, which is the last single digit number in numerology and indicates an end of a cycle. So perhaps you have been thinking about leaving something behind. Perhaps there's some decisions that you are making right now that's going to significantly change and influence what's going to happen next. Changing jobs, moving to a new house, and I know that making those kind of changes can be really hard sometimes, but just remember that all of these changes, all of these things that happen, they are part of a cycle. We need to be open and receptive to changing and growing in whatever direction you find yourself going. Alright, pile number 3, just before we end this video, I'm going to pull one extra card from this mini cool oracle deck. What final messages do we have for pile 3? Evolve! Look at that! Evolve. If what I said didn't validate things for you enough, then this card certainly does. This is your opportunity to end a cycle. This is your opportunity to evolve. And even if you haven't made any decisions that are going to manifest this week, perhaps this is the moment, this is the sign, this is what you need to know to encourage you, to motivate you to make that change you have been thinking of. This has been on your mind and you have been a little bit hesitant about making those changes, but I assure you right now that this is the time to start moving towards those changes and start moving towards your growth. Alright, pile number 3, that is your reading for today. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.